Step 1 to 5 Run-Through. We will run through the complete process of the transfer RIP. After choosing the color profiles, click Select. You are now in the job selection window. This is where all your jobs are saved. Jobs are saved in the job selection job list forever. At the moment, we do not have any jobs in the list, so let's import an image. First thing we need to do is choose a paper size which we would like to print. Now click Load File. The Load File window appears. Now search for the image which you would like to use. Select the image and click Open. The job will appear in the job list once it has been imported into the transfer RIP. The green bar shows the process of the import. The speed of this import depends on the speed of your computer. Once the image appears in your job list, click on the image to activate the preview image below. You can see the preview image displays the size of the printable media. In this case we have chosen A3 size. Clicking on the preview image will take you to step 3 in the color management controls. The color management controls are very powerful features for lowering overall toner costs, increasing the durability and washability, as well as producing a much softer touch to the transfer. The first option we have is the selective color correction. This feature allows you to replace a selected color with a chosen color. It is the perfect solution for printing the same image on different colored garments and applications. How much time can you save going back and forth with Photoshop or CorelDRAW, changing the individual colors, saving each individual color change, and re-importing each file back into the transfer RIP? With just a few clicks you can do the same job in a fraction of the time. The next options allow you to change the image colors. We have various color controls to perform simple image changes. If the colors are not bright enough, simply use the brightness, contrast, saturation, hue, or individual color controls. The next option we have is the color removal option. The color removal feature is a great tool for removing colors from the image. For example, when transferring to a black garment, you do not need to print the black parts of the image, as those parts come from the garment color. Using the color removal feature in this way saves you toner. The next option we have is the background preview. The background preview feature is a great way to see what your images will look like on various substrate colors. The last option in the color management section is the color management settings. All settings which you have made can be saved, imported, or deleted. As a tip, you can save the original settings of the image without any changes made, so that if you do not like the changes which you have made in the image, you can import the original settings, which resets the image back to its original form. This feature saves you time by removing the need to repeat tasks. If you have performed certain changes to an image for one customer, then you can save these changes for when they return. Clicking Next will take you to step 4 and the white toner controls. The white toner controls allow you to control how much white is placed on the design. By finely tuning the white toner amount for each design, not only will you print better colors, increase durability and washability, while producing a much softer touch to the design, but this feature also saves you toner, up to 35% in total savings. The white toner controls appear on the list on the right. The first option we have is the on-off switch. Turning off the white toner allows you to print CMYK designs without white toner. The color black is created by mixing CMY together. The next option is the Fill Up Spot Upto feature. This feature controls how much of the image is covered with white toner. The standard setting is 150%. 300% white toner coverage is the regular setting for the Yoki white toner printer. If you print through any other software, you will be printing 300% white toner coverage. The Multiply Spot By feature controls how thick or thin the white coverage is. The next option is the Underfilling feature. This feature removes white outlines which appear on the edge of low-resolution pixel images. The last option in the white toner controls section is the Partial Transparency feature. This feature allows for the printing of light areas and transparencies within an image. We will explain the full use of these features in the white toner controls section of this video. Click Next to progress to step 5 and the rasterization options. The rasterization of images is one of the most important features of the transfer RIP. Rasterized images not only create a unique look, but they also increase the washability, durability, while saving toner and providing a softer touch to designs. One of the most talked about issues in the heat transfer paper industry is to do with the washability of the transfer papers. The full color areas do not have good washability because these images work against the high water pressure. High water pressure is something we cannot prevent. Rasterized images have lots of holes across the whole design. As they are washed, the images work with the high water pressure rather than against it, by allowing this water to pass through the garment. This prevents images from being destroyed and therefore increasing the washability of the image. There are 3 raster options available. The dark media raster, which is suitable for printing onto dark colored garments. The light media raster, which is suitable for printing onto light colored garments. And the micromask raster, which is best used for full color areas such as logos or vector designs without gradients. Micromask rasters are not recommended for photographs. We will explain more about this section in the rasterization video. The first thing you need to do is make sure that the correct printer is selected. Then choose your printer mount and whether to mirror or not mirror the design. Mirrored images are required for all garment printing. For this design, we would need to choose the mirror option. Under the screening menu, choose the dark media raster option with a mask size of 28, a shadow tolerance value of 170, next the Euclidean dot shape, and an angle of 52.5 degrees. Next, make sure that the printer settings are correct. For laser dark no cut low temp, we need the transparency media option. To remove the click online message which appears on the OK Printer menu, please unclick the custom media box. Then change the input tray to automatic tray detection. The next thing we need to do is change the output tray option to left side of printer face up. The click online message will no longer appear. The last options in the print settings menu are the offset options. These 2 fields allow you to move the position of the printed image on the media. This feature is also available in your printer's menu. The reason we have the offset options here is for easy access. If your registration is off, then your printed image will be cut off or not print fully. Offset X moves the printable area left and right, while offset Y moves the printable image up or down. Next, choose which measurement unit you would like the offset X and Y fields to use. The last option in step 5 is the ICC profile selection. ICC profiles are custom color profiles which can be used instead of the standard TransferRIP color profiles. You will see more options at the bottom of the window. A really great feature in the rasterization window is the option of saving and loading previously saved rasterization and printer settings. The setting option with the small printer icon at the bottom of the window lets you save the current raster settings. Clicking the load printer settings takes you to a list of previously saved rasterization settings. Please note, the options which can be saved are the screening, print and ICC profile settings, but not the output settings. This feature saves you time by removing the need to repeat tasks. If you find a raster that you like, or if you would like to save different rasters with your personal settings, then you can save these changes for use with different images. The next option we see at the bottom of the window is the calculation feature. The calculation feature allows you to see what your toner and consumable costs will be before you send the job to print. Once calculations are set up, clicking this button is how you would calculate the cost of an image. If you have set up a calculation set, you simply choose the calculation and click select to calculate the cost of the image. Calculations also include the amount of copies which you have chosen. The third button is the preview button. Clicking this takes you to the preview window where you can see what your image will look like when it is printed. Now click preview to see what the image will look like with the raster settings we have chosen. The preview window has several options available. Any changes made in this window will not affect the image as it is only a preview to check the result. The main option we have here is the zoom tool. This allows you to take a closer look at the image and raster effect. The second most important option is the all separations black tool. This option removes the color from the image, replacing them with black. This is a helpful tool for taking a closer look at the raster option and how it looks on the image. The pixel smoothing tool simply smooths the pixels in the preview window. The last option is the color selection preview. You can preview each individual color which will be printed with your image. For example, cyan, magenta, yellow or white. Remember, when clicking the spot color white option, you will need to use the all separations black option, as the preview window is on a white background. We will not see the white toner used in this image. Close the window to return to the rasterization window. The final button we can see is the print button. Go ahead and click print.